Hello everyone, and welcome once again to another video for the channel. This time I bring you COBBLEMON's 1.7 update review. And a lot of time has passed since its last update. Something that, as you will see in this video, there's a reason for it. And it's not just that. They focused on adding everything, the topic of the new mounts, despite being the main attraction of 1.7. I would even venture to say that there are other little things, a little more striking.
Hey, lo dudo!
And pay attention before you begin. I want you to do something for me. Yes, stop doing what you're doing right now, and listen carefully. I want you to like this video and subscribe. The latter is optional, unless, of course, you really like the video. That would be a really nice touch. And well, with nothing more to say, now we're talking. Let's go to the video. Good to start with. Let's talk about the new mount mechanics. For now, only some Pokemon. They will have this ability. But it is planned. Add more Pokemon to the list in a future update. Now, how does this work? Very simple. We will have to release one of our Pokemon. Obviously, it will have to be one with the capacity to carry us. Since we're not going to Asuka, Pikachu, take us on his shoulders.
Dios, no!
If we approach and open the menu, we'll see what the new mount option has. We will be able to do this without needing a saddle. That will be important. It will be taken into account the bar we have at the bottom, which will indicate the energy of our Pokemon. Therefore, from time to time it will be necessary. Let it rest. We can run by pressing the left control and jump with the space normally. When the flying Pokemon, things will be a little different. Because at the moment of being in the air, we will move with the mouse and not with the keys. And finally, we have the aquatic mount. Here, for example, with the case of Gyarados, we can't get on unless it's in the water. Because, well, for obvious reasons, we cannot proceed with him on land. And at least from what I've been testing, it's a bit more complicated to control. Well, at least you go much faster in the water. And here I would like to make a small comment. Well, apparently, there are people who feel the movements too abrupt, or they may even get dizzy. For this, I recommend going to the settings section. We went down to the bottom, where it says mounts, and we turn off this option. In this way, the camera will stay, fix it, and we will avoid having those swaying movements.
¡Qué buena noticia!
Now, getting back to the topic, you probably think that Pokemon, they are too slow or they get tired too quickly. Well, don't worry about that, because if we feed them with the new Apple Juice, we will improve all your statistics, depending on the berry fences that we use as ingredients. These will improve each aspect a little, such as its acceleration speed, dexterity, endurance, and also jumping power. We can feed them until their statistics reach the maximum. Basically, being like an object, enhancers such as calcium, fuel, and protein. The difference is that we will be able to improve all aspects at maximum but periodically. Since we will have to wait a while before feeding it again, we will be able to see their progress in the new mount section of the menu. Upon reviewing the data and statistics of our Pokemon, and since we've mentioned the topic of food, it's time to move on to the other big addition to this update. Well, from now on, to get all kinds of food candies, power-up objects, potions, drinks, and antidotes. Now, they will need the saucepan. The saucepan will come in 7 different colors. To use it, you will need to put it over a bonfire. When we interact with this, we will see the following menu, where we can even see the recipes. On the left side, this interface is divided into 3 different sections. Basic ingredients, berry section, and where we can have it cooked. That's what it takes for the saucepan to start cooking. It will have to be closed first, and where once I'm telling you yes. This will be one of the most important pieces of this update, practically marking a before and after. For example, another of the most important recipes, in addition to the apperges, it will be the poke snack, a kind of cake that we can leave in places, strategic being perfect. to catch new Pokemon, making them appear out of nowhere. That's right, for each Pokemon that appears on the cake will disappear. This is something for you to keep in mind. In case you want to eat one of these cakes, or you want to use it as a decorative item, without appearing out of nowhere. New Pokemon in your house will have their version of Poke Cake for humans. Now, continuing with the small additions, we will have the topic of cosmetics and objects, equipable from now on. Object that we put on our Pokemon. He will carry it in his hand or wear it in some way. Some even using the objects, creating some reference as an Easter egg, such as sunglasses, when giving them to a Squirtle or a Crocodile. Another pretty good detail, and that is also worth mentioning. This is the case of the Pokemon Furfrou, because it will have the curious characteristic that if we give it some color of dye, and then we run scissors over it, this will not only change its color, but also its complete appearance. And just like these, we'll have a lot of hidden add-ons. In this case, since there are too many, I'll leave a link in the description, so you can see them all, and the equipable items you need. Yes, indeed, there will be the very special cases that they will ask us for objects, somewhat rarer. More specifically timber and Komala. Well, if we give them some kind of wood, this will become the object they hold. A small detail that could easily happen unnoticed. We'll also have minor improvements, visuals that will complement your experience with the mod, such as when entering the menu of a Pokemon, where you can now look, where remove the cursor. In terms of performance improvements, we will have the following. Pokemon will now also be able to move in groups, and herds that will also have the ability to sleep. Pokemon that look like dogs will scare away the skeletons. Pokemon that look like cats, they will scare away the creepers. Pokemon related to sleeping, they will scare away the phantoms. Some Pokemon will be able to defend you. This is in case you are attacked by some creature. We'll be able to see this much better with the pasture block. Because if we release any Pokemon with this block, I'll have the small option that he is a guard, attacking all kinds of hostile creatures. We will also have a small improvement to the tilt animation, this being much more visible with aquatic Pokemon, making their animations a little more realistic. Now, regarding the PC section, we will have the following. Now, we will be able to change the name of the boxes. We'll also have new PC options buttons, and even with a search engine integrated into the bottom. This is in case you have too many Pokemon and you don't know where to find them. Another very interesting thing, these will be the new wallpapers. This will only be cosmetic. Regarding the basics, we will only be able to change the background color, while on the other hand, we'll have some other, slightly rare funds. Being able to unlock only when visiting forest biomes, oceans, caves, the end and nether dimensions. And finally, let me show you some of the new Pokemon added in this update. And yes, I'll only show you some. Well, this time they really went crazy, adding more than 130 new Pokemon from different generations. So let's go quickly. this, I only have one question left to ask you. What did you think of this new one? Cobbleman update. Was this what you expected? What else would you have liked? Was added or even? Which Pokemon did you miss in this update? At least in my case, I'm still waiting for them to add Jirachi, my favorite legendary Pokemon. Or even also, what other types of mods would you like to see in an upcoming video? I'll be reading your comments. Well guys, I hope you liked it. I hope they had fun. That's the most important thing. If you liked the video, I'd like you to please leave a like. Please comment on what you thought of this video. What other types of videos would you like to see on the channel? And also subscribe. That's very important. Remember that Rayquaza is the best legendary Pokemon of all. See you in the next video. Bye.